Hello, and thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. My name is Thomas Metal 75, and this is your Massachusetts Beer Review. Drinking a beer here in 2021 that I missed the bandwagon on back in 2020, but that's okay. I never had any real desire to pick it up. I was in 2020, but I was at the store this past weekend, saw a 12-pack of it and said, why not? A nitrogen Budweiser, people. Yes, we're doing the Budweiser Nitro Reserve Gold, which I believe was introduced in the United States on March 2nd, 2020 from the Anheuser-Busch brewery. This one, see bottom of the can for the freshness date or the freshness before date. That's September 2020. Not fresh beer. No, not fresh beer. But what are you going to do? Three-step process. You flip this can 3 times. You pour hard down the middle. And then wait for it. Like a Guinness surging or a Murphy's. Boddington's Pub Ale. Okay, so this one is, let's go to the tapintoyourbeer.com website for Anheuser-Busch beers. This is 5% alcohol by volume per 12 fluid ounces, 167 calories, 15.2 grams of carbs, 2.4 grams of protein. They say they're using only water, barley malt, and hops. Their website mentions about barley, rice, hops, and water. They're using the finest 2-row and 6-row barley malt, hand-selected from our regional growers across America. They're using verdant rice, milled, polished, grated, and immediately brewed. All right, and then some kind of hops and filtered water. Description is this extra smooth specialty golden lager is brewed with toasted caramel malt for a deep golden color and a bold, flavorful taste. Taken to the next level with nitro for a silky smooth finish. 79 out of 100 on Beer Advocate, but how about we get into this now? Flip it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't say half turns or full turns. Open and pour hard. Going to use this Pilsner glass from Carlsberg. Let's do it. All right, let's pour hard. All right, good glass size for this beer, I tell you that. Let's get all that golden elixir out of there, baby. Come on. All right, good enough. And we wait for the golden elixir to do its surging. Glass is pretty clean. I just got it out of the cupboard, but yeah, look at all of the bubbles. Holy crap. That is a lot of bubbles. And I think it's pretty much done surging. It is way darker than, is it? Yeah, I'd say it's way darker than normal Budweiser. It's got like this caramel, almost orangey. Is that like orangey colored almost? Kind of like copper, like that bright copper kind of color. Yeah. With, again, just tons of carbonation. And yeah, that's a one finger. Yeah, that's just one finger head. Let's give it a smell test. Yeah. Smelling this beer, I'm getting that caramel malt. It's coming off to me. It's coming off to me with that buttery diacetyl kind of a note to it, mixed with that caramel malt. There is that typical Budweiser, the Bud Heavy, the Budweiser 5%, that ricey sweetness to it, but white bready malt, or just white bread. Yeah, white bready malt. And really, you're just getting some kind of toasty bready malt with that caramel butter thing. So Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's try it. Let's see how it goes with the a Budweiser Nitro Reserve Gold. Cheers. All right, very smooth, very creamy head, very fine amount of carbonation. It's super smooth on the body. It is a very light-bodied ale, or lager, ale in Texas. It's a very light-bodied lager, crisp, clean-ish clean, and ultra refreshing. This beer here has that caramel diacetyl buttery kind of a thing going on about it. And then you get some toasty white bready notes. You get that dryness. It's even drier than regular Budweiser for me. You get that dryness like you do in a Guinness or a Boddington's Pub Ale. Just that kind of style of beer is just so drying on the mouth. And it's got a little bit of creaminess to it. There's almost like a kind of a cream ale, creamy consistency, but not much more than that. Yeah, toffee and caramel. So Beer Advocate gave this a 91, a 79 out of 100. What am I going to rate this? It's pretty plain Jane. I wish that caramel malt, or what are they calling it on their website? The caramel malt. I wish that was integrated into the beer better. I wish it didn't come off as like movie theater kind of popcorny. It does have a very different toasty bread quality than normal Budweiser, so good on them for trying something a little bit different outside of the norm. 79 is a little low. I could give this an 83. This really isn't that bad. However, figure out the caramel malts and fix that a little bit. I think that would make it taste way better. I think Boddington's Pub Ale is very similar to this. I know one's an ale and one's a lager. One's like an ESB or an ESB, and this is lager. I get it, but I think Boddington's Pub Ale from England has a little bit better malty presence to the beer, and it doesn't come off with that level of the caramel diacetyl kind of buttery flavor. So I would pick that over this. But yeah, this is fine. That's the only complaint I really have. Other than that, it's just super, super light, and it's hard to pull out any notes. But are you really supposed to with this kind of beer? I don't know. This is a specialty golden lager brewed with 100% American barley, including toasted caramel malt for a bold, flavorful taste, elevated with nitro for a delicious draft-like drinking experience, a thick, creamy head of foam, and a silky smooth finish. Yeah, those are all things that are great about this beer. $15 and change for the 12-pack I bought. So really terrible price point on the beer. Otherwise, yeah, 83. I would rather just drink normal Budweiser at the price. So yeah, 83 Budweiser Reserve Nitro or Nitro Reserve Lager. Finally got to drink it. Not bad stuff. Cheers. Cheers to Tyler Mansell. Cheers to Leprechaun TV. Cheers to Camp Beer Reviews. Cheers to Ken's World. Cheers to Craig Swenson. Shout out quickly. Mondays at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time p.m. We do the Malty Mondays on Bumpy Road Brewery's channel. Soon to cease. He's also doing Sunday nights at 8 p.m. He's doing the dark beers. Yep, after dark. SRM of 18, so about your color of brown ales and up in the dark level. Bring a beer. Cheers to everybody. Keep tasting those great beers. and we'll see you soon. Bye.